everyone, Hannah here. So as I mentioned in either earlier this week's or last week's video, it was the last one, I mentioned about putting together some fabric book kits, Christmas themed. We are going to be doing a swap. It was something that I had mentioned I was interested in making a fabric book that Artie Mays on YouTube. She made it. I don't remember when it was, but I was just came across it on YouTube, and I was really inspired by that video, and I thought I want to make one too. So different ones expressed their interest as well. And so you may already have some fabric put together for your book, or I've also I've put together some kits with pretty much everything you're going to need. I mean, other than glue and a sewing machine. But as far as the fabric pieces itself, I went through step by step on her video what she uses to make sure I didn't leave out anything. And so let's go ahead and open it up. And even if you don't want to do the swap and you just want to make a book on your own, this is still, the perfect thing for you as well. So this is our scrap pack. I'm going to set that aside. We'll go through that in a minute. I just want to run through basically the fundamentals, the main components of our book. So I have everything cut out. I used a white pillowcase to cut out some of these pieces, and it's a great way to use up any pillowcases that you don't need, or any sheets that you don't need, because it's the perfect material for the fabric books. So this is the I guess you could say the cover of the book. So you've got this piece cut. This is the part she mentioned it's good to do some lines, and so I thought, well, I had this cute plaid material. It's more like furniture type material or outdoor, but it is really soft. It's not like real coarse and hard. But so this is your cover with your inside liner. So you're going to have this all decorated, and this is your inside. You sew it all around, and you can always cut off some of the excess. So I've got that folded, trying to kind of fold everything separate. These are your 9 strips of material that you're going to use these pieces of fabric as well as your scrap pack to embellish these. And you embellish it all the way across. However, you're just making snippet rolls, and then you use these to embellish your pages, which, let's see, these are the snippet rolls. And where's the pages at? Let's see. All right, here's your pages. So we've got your pages here, and well, as well as your cover, the front of your cover. You just put a few down, and then you can also use it on your pages as well, or use some of this material. We've got plenty here. Should be more than enough, because I don't want to be skimpy on a project like this. I want you to have more than enough. So these are your book pages that, after you've embellished them and you sew them together, it makes like a little pocket page. And I'll also be including the lining, which is just going to be some more material like this. I started cutting up kind of more of a silk material, and it unraveled so bad. I was like, this is not even going to work. I just wanted something more silky for the lining. But so anyway, you'll get some more material, cotton material for the lining on the inside of your pocket pages. We also, I left that. You might want to cut that out or use it as part of your embellishments. And not every kit will have that. That was just part of whenever I was cutting it. And then we've also got the envelope pages. Been cutting up all kinds of material, so I've got all little pieces on here. This is the envelope page, and this is the pocket. Got a little piece of the fabric everywhere. And this is the pocket. And I left it like this. You might just want to leave it like this, or you might want to cut a curve, or you might want to make like a little, triangle at the end. So I just left it so you have the choice to do that. You can cut the end however you want to. So this is the envelope page, and then this other one's the envelope page. Oh, here it is. They all get stuck together. So we've got our envelope pages there. This is some chiffon, and you've got a pretty good little piece here. Well, pretty good size piece actually. I thought, if you wanted to cut it up into strips, if you wanted to line some of your pages with it, that was one thing that Artie Mays did that I really liked, where she would take some lace or a sheer material to kind of tone down some of the colors. I just thought it gave a really neat effect to some of the pages. Or you can just cut it up into strips and bits and sew it, as part of your page. So this could be for whatever, pages, scraps. And then we've got some of this, in the last video I showed you the vintage lace curtains that I bought. And so you get a very good size piece of this that you could end up putting over your cover. You could cut it, use it on a couple of your pages. You've got, this extra here that you could use as, scraps. So, so pretty good piece there. Also got some tulle. It's kind of hard to see it. Tulle is so thin, but I absolutely love it. And I thought with the Christmas theme, it just, I don't know, it almost kind of gives a frosted look, and I really like it. So I wanted to include that. Absolutely love this material. Very traditional with the, the reds and the greens and the leaves. Like these kind of look like maple leaves, I think. It looks Christmassy to me. And, so again, you've got it where you can put it on a page, or cut it up in some pieces. And y'all know I love lace, so we've got this gorgeous, pretty good size square piece here. And, again, you can use it for your pages or cut it up in little bits. Something that I like to do sometimes, I like to cut out, some of the shapes and sew those on, to your snippet rolls that you will use to embellish your pages. So that's another idea. And now we'll get on to our scrap pack. So you'll just untie this. And this is 2 feet of lace, beautiful red lace. I've got other colors too if we run out of the red. I've got green, I've got navy. And then we've got some of this beautiful, organza sheer ribbon. Got some of this material, kind of silky light. And then these are just your scraps, so you'll get some seam binding, just little bits of lace, just all kinds of little bits, different colors. I love this green, love this cream color. And then this material here, it unravels, which I left some of the unraveled part because sometimes I like to kind of wad it up and sew it on its nice texture, for your pages. So you might get some little bits all over the place from this. And then we've got another little piece of fabric there. Got some felt. To me, around Christmas time, making crafts and different things using felt. My grandmother, she uses a lot of felt in her projects. Her Christmas crafts, and so I wanted to definitely put a piece in there. We've got this beautiful soft, it's got all kinds of little fabric pieces on it, but we've got this beautiful, soft, really soft pink sweater-like material. Absolutely love it. I still had some pieces left from when I was a teenager, and I actually cut it up and made Barbie clothes out of it. And so I've got some pieces left. You know, I keep my fabric in really good, you know, condition, keep it, you know, tucked away. And so we've got this beautiful, you know, shiny, silky material as well. You know, just, you can use it as a page, or you can cut it up in some strips. And then we've also got this beautiful silky material. Again, you can do a page or cut it up in some strips. Absolutely love it. And then we've got some other material. I absolutely love red and green plaid. Just gorgeous. And we've got a good size piece, so we can kind of go crazy with this. This could be used for anything. If you wanted to use this for the lining of your book instead of the other piece that I showed you at the beginning of the video, which I actually might just do that. It's very Christmassy, and so that's a great idea. But again, you could also, you know, cut it up in bits. And I think if you used it as your cover, let me see, I think you would have some extras. I don't know, we'll find out. Let me lay it out. Oh yeah. Yeah. You put that up to it and sewed, and you would have, you know, all of this and all of this. So that's definitely a great deal right there. Been cutting fabric, you know, this afternoon on putting together these kits. I've got fabric, little bits of fabric and stuff all over the place. And then this, I absolutely love this. You'll get this piece, and the goal for this is to cut out, I mean, you could leave this as is. What I'm going to do in my fabric book is cut out all these little pieces and sew them, you know, in the book. And it just, you know, will really add that Christmassy feel, you know, because it could be put on, you know, all of the pages here. So I hope that you love this kit, and I will be having this listed in the website. And if you have any questions at all, feel free to let me know. Thanks so much.